echo stirs in the breeze. It tells of daunting tales, for the plant of power has been found, and even now its hold on a man's will is as ever powerful as when it was first planted. The tales that are told bear witness to the finding of the plant by a young Jewish boy named Zeus Paparazzi. However, the plant is ever the source of greed. Greed that overcame Mario Splinter. War raged between Zeus and Mario over control of the plant, but in the end, Zeus had prevailed. After the battle for the plant, Zeus was named emperor, and his empire became known as Plantdor, with the capital being named Zeusville. Zeus was then wed to his longtime love, Xena. The two of them took residence in the fortress once held by Mario and created the Fortress of Plantitude. And so, 4 years have passed, and the plant's power has grown, giving Zeus sight beyond sight, and turning him into a powerful warrior. Remnants of Mario's old forces have waged war upon the paparazzi throne, and loyalists to Mario continuously conspire against the Empire. The saga of the plant is far from over.
Sir, just a hunch, but I think this is the spot.
Si, senor, this is the spot.
Let's dig here.
Here, senor. See, here it is. Let me open it, senor.
Well, that's rather rude.
Aye, it is, but what be's it?
This is the hand of Lord Mario Splinter.
Wait a minute, when did you get a last name?
Just now! You underestimated it. Soon this hand will be the seed of Emperor Paparazzi's downfall, and Lord Mario will rule the world!
The plant is strong with this one.
Who are you?
I'll never tell you. Hail Hitler.
Nazis. Why are you trying to kill me?
Because I and my people hate the dictatorship that you've created.
You're a Nazi and you want to be a Republican.
Curious.
So what are you going to do to me?
Nothing. I want you to tell your friends about me. Tell them there's a new emperor in town, and he has his name written all over it.
Dude, you're already emperor. I think people know who you are.
Hey! I don't like you. You know why?
Because I tried to kill you?
No, because you're dangerous. You're dangerous and foolish, and that makes you dangerous. Now, where's my bike?
Aren't you just gonna take the car?
No, I hate stick shifts.
Zeus, I don't suppose you'd like to inform me when you go on these rides of yours.
You'd only try to stop me.
The city is filled with danger, Zeus. Truth is in the city, Matthias, not cooked up inside this fortress of plantitude, as they have come to call it. The people seem to honor what made their emperor who he is today.
And how does that make me going into the city dangerous?
Well, look at today, for example.
My investigators told me they were democratic fanatics wanting our land to become a republic.
And there are more. The city is filled with them, not to mention all the remnants of he who shall not be named's forces.
Surely our enemies have conspired something more elegant than assassination on the streets of Zeusville.
You are vulnerable, Zeus. No matter how powerful you have become, you cannot escape this simple fact.
You're right about one thing, Matthias. There is no escape. Xena.
I'm not asleep.
I haven't been feeling well lately. Should be resting.
Well, if you weren't riding through the streets every day, I would be resting.
Are you going to lecture me too? Today when I was riding, I was attacked.
By more remnants?
No, just ordinary people. Ordinary people wanting to live in a free world.
This is a free world. That's what the people say.
Zeus is an unforgivable tyrant, that's what they say. I hear them when I'm in the city. They resent the empire I have made for them. They resent me. You know what I would give to live in peace? To separate myself from this myth I have become.
So then what's to stop you? I mean, this is a time when you should be more careful and not as public.
Well, I don't want to stay cooped up inside this place like any normal politician. I want to be out and be of use to someone.
You're plenty of use right here. You're plenty of use to your people.
My people. That's fine. Funny how not so long ago I was just a young Jewish boy who wanted to be with his plant. Never wanted to be emperor.
Well, the people would have it no other way.
Yeah. Then.
You're tired, Zeus. Today was a long day, and tomorrow's going to be a long day, too. I think you should just rest.
Seems that here's the only place I can find rest.
We kneel in honor before the throne of Emperor Zeus Paparazzi.
Rise, my humble servants.
As a first order of business, we have a Miss Lead who is here to talk to you about educational improvements.
Does she have an appointment?
No.
Yes.
Shh. Well, does she or doesn't she?
Yes.
No.
David?
Don't look at me. I just work here.
She has an appointment. Trust me.
I will see her.
Okay, fine. Go ahead. Suit yourself.
I just want to thank you so much for letting me.
This is no time for prayer, Zeus.
What's the decorator? I love it. I love it. You have to give me a text. Oh, okay. That's what I was. Oh, I love it. And the paint is gorgeous.
Get to the point!
Sorry. Sometimes when I start talking, I just kind of ramble on and I forget what I'm talking about. And I just talk and talk and talk. But okay. I think for education to be better, we need to put like more kids in school. That would like totally be so.
All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut.
I know.
It's totally dangerous. And I think it would be like so much better if they could do whatever they want. Wouldn't that be so cool? And then they were
Kid.
and you know what else? Different classes, like ancient history of the planet. That is so lame. What is that? So maybe if we got some different classes like on designing and like because I was thinking it's too long with the whole education thing. Maybe if they had different playground stuff because like the stuff we do now is so lame. I mean, like a basketball court. Girls don't like to play basketball and like do sports and stuff. So maybe if we needed like new playground equipment, that would be so cool. What do you think?
Well, what do you think of Miss Lee's proposal?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I think her ideas are great.
Well, alright, we'll get right on that, Miss Lead. Thank you.
Thanks, you're the best. Oh my gosh, this place is so cute.
I think she needs to get whacked.
Can we actually get on to something that's more important, please? Hey, guys. Whoa, big gulps, huh? Alright. Well, see you later.
My lord, we've had numerous reports of remnants of the forces of Mario.
His name is not to be said in this court, Governor Matthias Peterson.
Forgive me, my lord. There have been numerous reports of remnants gathering in the corners of the capital city, Zeusville.
It's true, my lord. General Benedict's men have come into battle with these remnant forces.
I see.
Let's bomb the hell out of them.
I believe that'd be an unwise decision, Mr. President. We now want to bomb our own city. Representative Peter Jacobs, I have a mission for you.
What do you propose?
I would like you to seek out these remnant forces and perhaps strike a truce between us.
What kind of behavior can I expect from these remnants?
Well, unless I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong, they will treat you with peace and accept you as a guest.
You say it, then it must be true.
If there are no more matters of business, that is all, and you guys are dismissed. Thank you.
Everywhere we turn, his power confronts us. I mean, I could turn right now and bam, there he'd be. He's a curse.
He's a messiah. You can't launch an all-out attack on a messiah. He'll kick our ass.
Well, then what do you suggest, Idaho Jones?
Something unexpected. I've turned one of his most trusted allies against him. He's unhappy about the laws of Zeus.
One man against an emperor? You're more foolish than I thought.
On the contrary, dear boy. Why send one traitor when you can send two? Haven't you ever heard the saying? 2 traitors are better than 1.
I've never heard anybody say that.
My insider tells me that the Emperor is sending representative to make truce.
What do you plan to do?
I'll extract what information I can from him and let the Emperor come and rescue him.
So the Emperor will come to us, and then we will crush him!
Not quite. We will let his friends come and rescue him. He'll act like our little time bomb, just waiting for the trigger to go off.
What's the trigger?
Just leave that to me.
And with this plan, you expect to kill Zeus?
Exactly.
That's the worst plan I've ever heard of. Why don't we just yell it on our frickin' bullhorn what we plan to do?
That's a little too inconspicuous.
Do you even know what that word means?
That matters not. I'm the boss, so I come up with the plans. You're the henchman, and so you do whatever I tell you to, no matter how idiotic or stupid it is. Everybody got that? Want a cigarette? Go make me an omelet, whore. Okay.
You can't do the laugh unless you have someone to do it with.
Murph, give me a milk. Chop.
So, what are we having for dinner tonight, sire?
I was thinking a little Parmesan Gaugier with a side order of caviar.
What? That sounds gay.
Oh, then what would you like, oh great one?
Pizza!
Oh! Fine, if that's what you want, go ahead and order it.
Oh, hey! Yeah, I like delivery. I'd take I'll take one cheese, one pepperoni, one sausage, one supreme, one Canadian bacon. All hand-tossed, dude, with everything on it. Except anchovies. You put anchovies on this thing, you're in big trouble, mister. Arnold! Oh, and remember, the clock's ticking, dude.
Now we must all sit in silence and meditate. Give thanks to the plant for its offerings.
This isn't like meditating. Oh! 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 Oh!
Peter, where are you going?
I'm gonna go try and strike peace with these remnant forces. Is that okay with you?
Fine.
Do you know what I hold in my hand?
I think it's a lava.
No, it's not.
No, I think it is.
You're wrong. In my hand, I hold the life force of Lord Mario Splinter.
Wait, when did he get a last name?
Master Idaho, there is a rider approaching with a white flag.
White Rider? Tell him I'll be up immediately.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
What would you have me do? Look at this place. The foundation hangs by a thread.
That's why we must bring back Mario so he can overthrow Zeus and take control of his empire.
And you must help with the overthrow of our dear Emperor.
What do you mean?
You shall know soon enough. I'm gonna go check out that rider.
Peace! Peace! Peace!
You are becoming very, very sleepy. You are now hypnotized. You'll do whatever I say. Now we shall discuss the layout to the Fortress of Plantitude.
Wait a second. I can't find the hole.
Just put it in there.
Alright. Almost got it.
Oh, you almost got it. There you go. There you go. Oh, perfect.
That was harder than I thought. Hello? Okay. Be right there.
What is it?
There's a situation at the fortress. Looks like we'll be leaving early today.
Good, I needed to get there earlier today.
Why is that? Xena doesn't usually need you till the afternoon.
Let's just say I need to take care of something.
Well, yes. Are you sure?
Positive. Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes, I'm sure.
I can't believe you're gonna have a baby! I'm so happy for you.
If only I didn't have my tubes tied.
What do you think Zeus will say?
Are you going to tell him?
I don't know. I fear a child would be disruptive to his work.
Well, I see, but do you not want to have the baby then?
No, I love him.
Well then, as his wife, have the baby and go and live safe with Zeus and your son. Is there anything else wrong?
Zeus has been depressed lately. More than usual.
I didn't know Zeus was depressed.
He hides it away. He can't let his people see a doubtful man on the throne.
Zeus learned responsibility at a very young age. He knew that being emperor was going to be a really hard job, but one of us had to accept the agony. He was always the stronger.
Maybe you should talk to Zeus. Sometimes I just don't know what to tell him when he feels the way he does.
No, that job I leave to you.
Ah, you're here. We have a serious situation, guys. It appears as though peace between us and the remnants is not an option.
Why? What happened?
Representative Jacobs is being held at the remnant headquarters. They're offering his release in exchange for my rule as emperor.
Are you going to do it?
No.
What about Peter?
We have a plan. We're going to send in a small special forces team that'll secretly remove Representative Jacobs from the remnant's control.
Who's all on the special forces team?
I'll personally be accompanying the team, and so will David, the Emperor, and hopefully you.
I'll go.
I think a better way would just be to nuke their headquarters.
That would kill Jacobs and nearly demolish a whole city, George.
If you want to break an omelet, you gotta make a few eggs.
Do we even know where the headquarters is?
That's the tricky part. See, we don't.
How did Peter get there in the first place?
He told me he had a contact that gave him the information.
Who's the contact?
A guy that goes by the name of Captain Crunch.
The Captain Crunch?
No, you idiot. That's just a cartoon character. It's just an alias, okay?
Where might we find this Captain Crunch?
The bar Beers.
Original. Captain Crunch.
I don't want you to go, Zeus. You're the emperor. You shouldn't be allowed to go on dangerous missions like this.
I have to go.
Why?
Because I'm the one responsible for having to Peter. I'm going to send him out there. It's my fault.
No, it isn't. It's not your fault. Don't worry about Peter. He'll be fine. Besides, he's not even a main character.
I have to go.
No! What if you don't come back? What if...
I'll come back, okay? Promise. I'll come back.
Zeus, I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Never mind, I'll just tell you later.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'll come back for this.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just that Peter usually goes out without me, and I'm left behind, protecting the fortress.
Being left behind in charge of the fortress is an important duty.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not complaining, but this is my first time going out with you guys. I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
Just stay calm and focus on what you need to do. You'll be just fine. Let's get it strapped on right now. To the remnant!
Make sure David's ready to go just in case.
Right. David?
What can I get for you, sir?
You can tell me where I might find a certain Captain Crunch.
What's it to you? Yeah, I might know where he is. Why do you want him?
It's none of your concern.
How about now?
He has information that I need.
What sort of information?
Why are you so interested?
Why are you so interested about the information that the captain has, which you think is none of my concern? He's there.
That's him.
That is him.
Thank you.
Have a good day, my friend.
Captain Crunch?
I didn't do it. Yeah, it was that one on the... no, not me.
Let's just settle down.
And why should I listen to you?
Well, I am your emperor.
Oh, emperor, right. I suppose you got a palace, right, and fine clothes, and courtiers, and plenty of food, too. Oh, and how'd you get that way? Let's see, by exploiting the workers. By hanging on to an outdated imperialist dogma which perpetuates the social and economic differences between the classes within our society. If there's ever going to be any progress...
Yes, I see your point, but I am emperor.
Well, I didn't vote for you.
You don't vote for emperors.
Well, then how'd you become emperor?
Because the magical plan made to rule the world was lost, then to be found again by the one true ruler. That I came upon it signified a divine providence that I, Zeus Paparazzi, was to be the one to bear it. That's why I'm your emperor.
People finding plants on the ground? That's no basis for a system of government. Supreme executive power derives from mandate from the masses. Not from some farcical vegetation ceremony.
Be quiet!
You can't expect to wield supreme executive power just because you found some plant lying on the ground.
Shut up!
I mean, let's say if I went around telling people I was an emperor just because some flowering beat lobbed a daisy at me, they'd put me away.
Shut up, will you? Shut up!
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. I'm being repressed.
All I want is information.
Yeah, what about?
Did a man by the name of Peter Jacobs come to see you by any chance?
I don't know, maybe. Why? What's it to you?
I'm curious to his whereabouts.
Hey, bartender, double round of vodka, double on the rocks, and hold the double on the rocks.
Right. Damn it!
Well, just close enough. Yeah, you prove your worth, Mr. Paparazzi.
Emperor Paparazzi, be much obliged.
Okay, whatever.
So did Peter come to see you?
Yeah, he came to see me, alright.
What did he want?
You want to know the location of the rebel forces?
You know it?
Maybe.
What is it?
It's right on Mechanical Street, right on the edge of town.
Thanks.
Hey, no problem. Hey, Emperor. Right, before you go, how's about a drink?
No thanks, I'm 6 months recovering alcohol.
Oh, come on, Emperor. One little drink ain't gonna kill you now, is it?
Alright.
Yeah, boy.
What's that?
Antidote.
For what?
For the poison you just drank. What's the matter, Mr. Paparazzi? Not feeling too good, are we?
That's Emperor Paparazzi.
So I told him, whatever you do, don't sell that cow.
You know what this means?
Mortal Kombat!
Okay? Yeah. So, where to next?
To get Peter.
Guys, wait up!
What's wrong? He's gone, Natasha. He's gone.
He'll come back.
Alright guys, this is how it's gonna go down. Arnold, you and David are Attack Squad Delta. You're gonna go in from the front. Me and Matthias, we're Attack Squad Alpha. We're gonna move in through the back. We're gonna try to get Peter, okay? Alright. Everybody got that?
Emperor, I really don't think you should go on this mission.
Hey, I'm the one who sent Peter in there in the first place, and I'm gonna get him out.
I must agree with Matthias.
We done here?
I guess so.
Alright. Giles, the door please.
Move, move, move!
Come in, Swollen Ostrich.
Copy, Stray Dog.
Me and Nasty Butler will move in from the back. You and Red Rooster wait for my signal.
Roger that.
Go, go, go!
On three, going. 1, 2, 3!
Magnificent valor.
Awesome!
Radical. Tubular. Bodacious.
Yeah!
We're pinned down. You gotta move in and pick up Peter.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Oh, there you are, Peter!
Let's take Blue Jay too.
Why?
Just do it.
Hey, freak shows! You're going nowhere!
We're good.
Hey, freak shows! What are you doing in there?
Staying away from you. I think they know we're here.
Oh, really? Well, we have only one other alternative. To blast our way out. You ready?
Ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3! Follow me!
Punch it! All right!
Everything go as planned, my lord?
Yup, make sure that Peter and the midget are fed and that they get some rest.
Absolutely.
Where's Zena?
She's resting at the moment.
Zena?
Zeus, are you alright? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
And how's Peter?
He'll be okay.
Well, what's wrong?
It's just that the whole world's going crazy, Zena.
No, just a small percentage of the population.
I just wish we could find peace.
I don't think we'll ever have peace.
Just wish we could, perhaps find a place where we could rest. I mean, maybe cut down a few hundred acres of rainforest in Brazil and maybe build a home there.
Zeus.
Well, we might have to relocate an indigenous tribe or two.
Zeus!
What?
Try not to think of such things. This is our destiny. This is what we have to do.
Destiny blows.
Yes. Well, just try to get some sleep in and I'll make you feel better in the morning.
Fine, maybe you're right.
Hey, Zeus.
Yes, Peter? What is it?
Just call to tell you thanks. Thanks for coming after me.
You're welcome. Now, do you remember anything about when you were there?
No, nothing, sorry.
That's okay. Just, try to get some sleep, and if you remember anything, just let me know, okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Good night.
Your plan has succeeded, Idaho.
Yes. Our little Peter and Blue Jay are inside the fortress as we speak.
Are you sure Peter will do his job?
If not, there is another who will.
Blue Jay?
Heavens no. I wouldn't trust that shrimp to do my dishes, let alone take on the Emperor himself.
Who is it?
We must wait. The answers will be revealed.
Well, let us strike now!
We will not send in all of our troops just yet. But there is something that you can do.
What is it, O'Deans?
Are you aware of the Emperor's wife?
Ah, yes. The thought is arousing.
Ah, yes. It is time she is eliminated from the picture.
Ah, yes.
Who's there? Watch out, I'm packing heat. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are. You're here to betray the Emperor.
No, I'm not.
Yes. First me, then you.
I'll not betray the Emperor.
No, not yet. In time, the Emperor will come to you, and he will say, "So it begins." Then you'll finally do what you're expected to do. okay, Zeus?
Zeus, are you alright?
Yeah. No. Just a dream.
Hey, go back to sleep.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Caliber.
I heard about what happened.
David.
Is he alright?
Yeah, she's just a little shooken up, that's all.
That's good.
You know, 4 years ago this sort of thing would have happened. Now, it's a scary and lonely world out there, David.
I don't think that's true. I mean, no one's ever truly alone. You got Xena, Arnold, Matthias, and me.
That's right. Why are you here, David?
I wanted to ask you how.
No, I meant here as in here, in general.
Oh, would you rather I go?
No, it's not that. I was just wondering what your reasons were.
The same reason any of us are here. We want to be here. I know I may not be the best fighter or have the best mind for politics, but every once in a while I think you might do something that makes a difference.
It's good enough for me.
Hey, Zeus, are you asleep?
Must have dozed off for a while. What can I do for you, Mr. President?
I've stayed around as long as I could, but my staff's been nagging me to come back to Washington. Apparently I got a country to run or something.
Well, I appreciate all the help you've given.
It's no trouble. Heck, I got nothing better to do.
Well, anytime you want to come back, my doors are always open.
Thanks a lot. And as long as there are people like you around, freedom will never crumble under the axis of evil. Farewell.
Thanks.
Zeus,
What is it?
why aren't you asleep?
After what happened the other night, I don't sleep much anymore.
I understand.
What did you come here for?
The guards have found someone trying to break into the shrine.
You see, that's exactly the reason I don't sleep. Who are you?
I'm Nipple Boy, so shut your face, shut it! Don't talk, shut your face!
Watch who you're talking to, scum!
Oh, should I watch who I'm talking to? Okay, fine.
I remember you. You were one of the people who was trying to kill me when I was riding in the streets.
No. No, that wasn't me actually. So that's really not gonna work.
Be quiet.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Kill me? That's against the law, Buster.
Those laws are void where Zeus Paparazzi stands.
You just mad because tonight, you suckers just got served. Please have mercy. Please have mercy.
Mercy is a word I no longer understand. I've had a very bad week so far, and the last thing I need is someone like you to complicate matters. What do you suggest, Matthias?
Give him 3 weeks in the fortress prison, and have him flogged.
Send him into the great forest. Let his wanting of the plan drive him mad to the rest of his days.
They say those that go into the forest never come out. Zeus, people may start questioning your intentions.
What makes you think people could possibly understand my intentions? Take him away.
No! You can't do this to me! I have rights! I have rights! Let me go to a lawyer! You can't do this to me! I have
Okay. Well, this pisses me right off. Well, no need to shout about it. I'm not shouting. All right, I am shouting. I'm shouting. I'm shouting. I'm shouting. What happened? Well, evidently I was shouting so that the sports equipment fell on me. Not that. Why are you so mad? That big, stupid, I can't do anything right Falcor got himself killed trying to kill the Emperor's wife. How did he get his name Falcor? He's named after that big, flying white dog. A dog? He was named after a dog? It'll be dully security at the fortress. But it won't matter once the invasion starts. Not really. But I just kinda want to piss off the Emperor before we go and take over. That doesn't matter. We still have the traitor in place and the time bomb Peter waiting to go off. You know, there's a lot of holes in your little plan. Like what? Well, it's full of missed opportunities. I mean, you captured Peter, had the Emperor right here where it'd be easiest to kill him, and you didn't even really put up much of a fight, and they got away. I mean, we were able to brainwash Peter enough to take Blue Jay along, but this whole thing could have been handled much easier right here. And then you send in Falcor to kill the Empress when you could have just as easily killed Zeus too, if he could do anything right. But you didn't think about that one, did you? So why do all that if you were just gonna do that whole invasion thing in the first place? You know what? I don't need to take this from you. I don't have to listen to your stupid shenanigans. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go watch the season premiere of Will and Grace.
What is it, Matthias?
It's Xena.
What's wrong?
She's sick.
Where is she?
She's resting.
Matthias, we're still having trouble coming up with leads to who's behind Peter's kidnapping.
What would you have me do?
I want you to go see Dr. Carnivora.
Are you sure that's such a wise decision?
It may be our only hope.
Zeus, I'm sorry if I'm taking you away from something.
Don't be.
Zeus, I need to tell you something.
What is it? Are you alright?
I'm fine. And so is your son.
son. How long have you known?
The day you left to rescue Peter.
Do you need anything?
Sorry, Xena, I'm so sorry. All this time I've tried to keep a wall between you and my empire, and the wall keeps coming down, and I don't know what to do.
Zeus, as long as we're together, we can get through anything.
I swear, I'll always be there for you. And our son.
I know. I suddenly feel as if we have so little time.
We have eternity.
Yeah.
The time has come, my lord. Soon we'll have an army large enough to launch an attack upon the Emperor's fortress. You will soon rule the world.
Is he ready?
Yes, inside the room at the bottom of the steps. When you get inside, do not pass any metallic items, utensils, or Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hello?
You were expecting someone else?
Dr. Carnivora?
Yes, that is what some have come to call me, but they would never have really guessed my real name, which is unpronounceable by the Emperor.
Then how do you pronounce it?
Timothy.
I see.
I know why you were here. Sorry I didn't catch your name, but that vile creature upstairs calling himself the Warden neglected to tell me, and persisted to go about his miserable existence chowing down on stale potato chips while watching reruns of soap operas simply because his parents could not afford him a babysitter when he was young.
I'm Governor Matthias Peterson.
Governor Peterson, you must serve the Emperor then. To have become such a man of high importance with no previous political experience, you and he must be good friends.
I suppose so.
Quid pro quo, Governor Peterson. You are such good friends with our dear Emperor, then why are you not a man of higher position? As you may say, Governor may be a high enough stature for your current living status, but you dream of something more. You don't want to be just a governor, but you are unable to make the transition from governor to perhaps a position on the royal cabinet. What do you say to that, Governor Peterson?
Doctor, there's a case in which I need your help.
Do you know why they put me here, Matthias?
Because you stole chickens?
Close but no cigar, my dear boy. I only stole chickens for a short time. I would use them to have cockfights in my basement, and then I would videotape them and post them across the internet and sell the DVDs on eBay. Then I would return them to their owners, with only a few mismatched body parts and internal organs missing, which I put into batches of cookies I watched distributed.
That's lovely, but...
This case must be of large significance. Otherwise, the Emperor wouldn't have sent one of his closest friends to ask questions about it. Most likely, something that threatens his rule and power. Possibly a conspiracy to overthrow him or assassinate him, or someone dear to him.
Do you know who's behind it?
Tell me, Governor, did your mother steal your dollies while you dressed up like a little girl having a tea party when you thought no one else was around? Or did she simply wipe your baby behind with sandpaper, laughing at you while you screamed, making her feel good about herself while her failed husband was out with his secretary working the good?
Goodbye, Dr. Carnivora.
Let me see the case file, then. The man you're looking for is most likely an isolated man with funding. You need a large amount of money to pull off something of such magnitude. Either he himself is rich, or he's in contacts with others who are.
How can I find him?
The answer's right in front of you, Governor Matthias.
but you cannot see past your own weaknesses. Did your father make you parade around in pink Halloween costumes while he had his friends over to get drunk and complain about the color of the wallpaper and the carpet?
No?
Oh.
How can I find who I'm looking for?
You have looked but did not see. You had the opportunity to enter right there, but it slipped through your fingers like a wet bar of soap, and then it fell on the showered ground while the inmates slapped your tushy and called you Charlene.
The only place possible would have to be the remnant headquarters, which is pretty much the main place for attacking our empire. So that means the person behind it all would have to be there. But that's too easy and obvious for us to figure out. It has to be something more complex and confusing than that.
You stink, Matthias. You stink of fear. Or is it that repulsive aftershave that you were wearing? But it's as clear as the sun in the desert on a poor, hungry Ethiopian child. You cannot protect the Emperor, Matthias. Even if you figure it out in time, you still cannot protect him forever.
I know. But if I were you, I'd hope we wouldn't meet again.
Don't worry, we won't. Unless, of course, there is another sequel. But my character may appear to be too redundant and add nothing to the overall story except for cleverly written dialogue and confusing clues.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
One quick thing. What kind of cookies did you distribute?
Chips Ahoy.
Ugh. I spoke with Dr. Carnivora.
Did he tell you anything?
Well, it's kind of hard to tell with that guy sometimes.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, well, I'll be upstairs if you need me, okay?
Okay. I haven't seen you smile in a long time.
Zena's pregnant.
Congratulations, my lord. I'm very happy for both of you.
No, I wish you'd call me Zeus more often.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Matthias. I've been so wrapped up in everything, I've forgotten the things that mattered most. I forgot the people that mattered most. I've looked at you more as my advisor than what you really are. My friend. We've chosen an interesting life for ourselves, haven't we? I've ruled my empire the best that I could. I know that I've made mistakes. But I've also missed out on the things one is supposed to do in their youth. I've led an unhappy life. And I look at you and Peter and David. I'm glad you're all here with me. You're a good friend of ours.
I would be no other place than standing by your side. We chose this life, and this is the life we lead. And yet, it may be an unhappy one. It does have its brighter days. I'd follow you through hell and back without thinking twice. I think you've done the best job that anybody could have done. Zeus, all humans make mistakes, and all leaders are but human.
I think in time it might be best for our world to live in a place that is free of tyranny. Maybe once the people love me, but not anymore. They hate and fear the dictator I have become.
Says who?
I've heard them. I really only have one wish. That is to live in peace. Live in peace with my wife and watch my son grow up. I don't want him to live the life I have. I want him to have a normal life. Want him to run, play, laugh. Want him to have friends and play games with them and play sports. Hell, maybe even have a catch with his dad once in a while.
I think that would be a life worth living.
A new power is rising. Its victory is at hand. Today, the land will be stained with the blood of paparazzi. March to the fortress of platitude. Leave none alive. To war! There will be no dawn for the paparazzis.
How's it going?
Not good. I can't seem to figure this out.
Well, what is there you need to figure out?
This whole thing with Peter stinks. Peter remembers absolutely nothing about being there, and neither does that midget he brought along named Blue Jay. There's just something wrong about it. I can't see it. Dr. Carnivore said that what I needed was right here, that I had looked but did not see.
Perhaps there's something about the rescue that you've overlooked.
There's nothing there that I overlooked. It was easy. We slipped in, opened fire, got Peter, and got out. It was the easiest... Wait a second. I need to talk to you.
What is it?
We have a very serious problem.
What exactly is it you're telling me here, Matthias?
What if Peter's capture was only part of something bigger? What if it was just a way to get numerous traitors inside the fortress itself? What if the remnants knew of Peter's coming to make the deal? Why is it that Peter can't remember anything that happened? Why did he want us to rescue Blue Jay as well? How did he meet his informant, Captain Crunch? What if Captain Crunch himself is actually working for the remnants? What if Crunch's purpose was to make sure that Peter was captured and that we would know where to find him?
Why would the remnants want us to rescue Peter?
So they would have someone inside the fortress.
Who?
Blue Jay. Peter's rescue was staged to get Blue Jay inside the fortress.
Well, how'd they count on me even sending Peter in the first place?
A few weeks back, General Benedict came to you with statistics on the current conflict on the remnants.
I remember. He said that they had more numbers than we originally thought. He's the one who suggested the peace deal.
Right. I did some digging. They do have large numbers, but they're scattered throughout all of Plantor. They were no match for the Imperium, yet Benedict still suggested we make the peace deal. Under his recommendation, you sent Peter to make the deal.
He was captured and we rescued him. Unless I'm missing something.
We all missed something. During the rescue operation, we found Peter very easily and met little resistance. David remembers Benedict leading the way to where Peter was.
Arnold, where do you think we're gonna find Peter?
Oh, I know exactly where to find Peter.
And Benedict was the one who let us out.
I know the way out, guys. Follow me.
We were able to get away with nothing but scratches on our heads. They wanted us to get away.
Are you suggesting Arnold was involved?
I did some more digging and found that he had a contact during his missions in the south who gave him information. The two were spotted together. Arnold said he gave him an alias. I discovered more aliases of his, one whose address just happens to be Remnant headquarters. I traced the name through and discovered that his real name is Idaho Jones, and he owns several businesses in town. He just happens to own Beer's Bar.
Matthias, are you telling me that?
The whole thing was a setup. Arnold was working for the Remnants. He set us up so we would send in Peter to be captured. We were then taken to the bar to meet with his informant, who was a remnant agent himself. That whole place was crawling with them. Then we rescued Peter and Blue Jay, and now they have another agent inside the fortress. And Arnold Benedict, backwards, is Benedict Arnold.
You mean the same Benedict Arnold who betrayed our forefathers?
The same.
Where is Arnold now?
Vanished. Nobody has seen him.
In the remnant headquarters?
Abandoned. We need to place Blue Jay under arrest.
No, if we make any moves now, they could get back to this Idaho Jones. I don't want them to be aware of any of our actions. Just put some eyes on Blue Jay and watch him. For now.
Right away. What is it?
Lady Zena's just given birth.
Does Zeus know?
Yo.
Hey,
Hey,
he needs a name.
what do you think we should name him?
I don't know. I think you should choose. He looks just like you.
How about Aries?
Aries Paparazzi. I like that. That sounds good.
Thanks
For what?
for always standing by my side. And I promise you things are gonna be different now. You and Aries are all that matter to me. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. I'm not going to lose you.
Zeus, I've loved you all my life, and I always will. You can never lose me. I'll always be with you.
How is Zena?
She's fine.
Congratulations on your son.
Thanks. The wind speaks of demons. That is not the wind.
Holy moly macaroni!
Sir, we're being attacked.
I can see that.
No, there's a force at the back of the fortress.
So it begins. Peter, take some men and go to the back entrance and fight them off.
Yes, my lord.
Hurry! Matthias, we might not make it out of this.
I'm with you to the end, my lord.
We must not let them get the plant at any costs.
Emperor, shall we proceed? Yes, after all, he's still only Jewish. Funny. He doesn't look Jewish.
Wait, yeah. Alright.
Let's dance.
Attention Fortress invaders, back up hallway 5, that is back up hallway 5. Thank you for invading and have a nice day. Let's go.
Yo, and
No. Not my son.
Home is behind, the world ahead, and there are many paths to tread. Through shadow to the edge of night, until the stars are all alight. Mist and shadow, cloud and shade, all shall fade, all shall fade.
Zeus Paparazzi's empire has fallen, and Mario now rules our world. No longer an emperor, no longer a great warrior, a simple blind Jew wanders alone into the wilderness to die. Zeus Paparazzi is gone, but his son remains, and one day his son will grow to be a man. The saga of the plant is far from over.